This is where I stayed last night. Get ready to roll out over here in Parachute, Colorado. I'm gonna go over there to the Sinclair's, get some windshield wiper fluid, and we're gonna get rolling. So yeah, got a shower, got my face shaved up. Gonna roll over here to the Sinclair's, give me some little munchies, and yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. To the right, Colorado River. Trip how they built this freeway, like a double decker freeway. it gets a little dangerous because the sun will be right in your face. You can't see the turns. There we go. Done it gray. Stop and fix the little clip where the water comes out, the windshield wiper. Clip that thing back together. And the broker was calling me in the middle of recording. That's the last I hear of the broker today. Oh, I'm moving. We're getting phone calls from the broker. There's the sun out. My goodness. It was terrible I think it was last week I was up there. Maybe 2 weeks ago. But the snow was melting. All that water spray from the tires was coming up from the windshield. You don't realize how dirty the roads are until all over your windshield. It just wants to smear and freeze up. out of our face. I'll turn the camera back on in a little bit. Alright, so I want to talk about that guy, that driver from Cuba that killed those people. Man, that was probably like 2019. Well, he was coming through here. This is the 70s. And I'm guessing this is probably where he started wearing his brakes out. So where he had no brakes left. Going through these turns, about a mile back, it gets real windy. I was trying to get the recording going before then, but come through here, it's still kind of like a down slope. They still have turns. So I'm guessing he probably didn't even have his engine brake on during this part, and he was just using all brake. You know, at some point your brakes, they get so hot, they gel up, and then when they cool off, they crystallize. They don't work after that. I'm guessing they don't work as well. But if you don't have no engine brake and you're not running it, and you're just running all brakes, you're asking for trouble. Especially if you're riding your brakes. We're gonna come up. I think we're coming up where it gets a little hairy, going up and down. We're gonna record that, but my bet is he probably used up most of his brakes coming through here. This is Vale, cool little town right here. Like Aston Vale. So, sweet little town. Never got to check it out, but hopefully one of these days we'll get to check it out. During Christmas season, they got this place decked out. You see it along the highway. Also, what makes it hard is that sun is right in your face. You really can't even see, like, when you're getting in the shadows. You can almost see that there's a turn there, but you can't tell where it begins because the sun and the shadow are mixing. Ski area is to the right. I can't talk. So right here, I can't see nothing until I get fully into the shadow. Now I can see. It's kind of hard. Okay, so this is where he should have probably noticed he was having issues with his brakes. He said he was having issues. I almost guarantee he used up his brakes coming through this area right here. Killed 8 people because he couldn't, for one, he couldn't read English. Okay, 2, he didn't know what the hell he was doing. This is where I'm saying he probably used up his brakes, hauling ass through here, hitting his brakes to slow down. Probably had no engine brake because he probably didn't know how to use it. So I got an engine brake on this truck. I don't know if you can hear it. It kicks in, it likes to grumble. coming up on this part right here. A lot of winding turns. And you're going downhill. Right now we're gonna go up. Let's see, coming through here after this section. Here's the upclimb. For every upclimb, there's always a down. Section, I'm thinking he started losing his brakes. Maybe back there, a few miles back, but right here. If you're loaded, your load is going to push you. But it's going to push you. You're going to go faster than you want to go. So if you're constantly hitting your brakes to slow down, riding your brakes to stay at a decent speed, you're gonna wear them out. You don't want to ride your brakes going down. You just want to pump them. I believe that guy from Cuba, he was in a flatbed. Cuban guy. I think it was like 2019. They're not so bad. Turns are pretty mellow. But you still got to keep that speed. You don't want to be carrying a whole bunch of momentum into these turns like this. I'm surprised he didn't roll it. Even that little turn right there wanted to push me into the left lane. I'm not heavy. I got 2,000 pounds on me. Across the left side. Oh, it's right here. Matter of fact, it's right here. Going far. I don't know if we slept there. Right in this area, right up here. Right here to the right. Parked right here. Had lunch. Saw a bunch of deer walking across the mountain over there. Section here, if you're loaded pretty good, you're gonna start catching speed right here. This turn right here. So now, if you're hitting this turn, you won't be hitting it that fast if you're loaded, because you're going to get slowed down by that little upgrade right there. Right here, see, I'm already picking up speed. I'm at 60 miles this dude must have been flying through this turn here. Or riding his brakes. These bumps suck in this truck, man. You feel everything. Pretty long hill climb right here. So if he did heat up his brakes, he had a chance right here to get them cooled off. But if he already maxed them out, it's crazy. I don't understand how we're even dealing with this crap anymore. Like, how do we get this far deep into it? We're not like vetting anybody. We're just throwing them in a semi truck. Good luck. And they end up killing me. This truck doesn't like uphills very much. It's really not even that bad. Really pretty area. Very dangerous. Highway 70 is very dangerous in a semi truck. You don't know what the hell you're doing. That's the problem with having all these foreigners in these trucks. It's very important to read these signs. It's very important to understand English, especially when DOT is giving you instructions, going through the scales. You know, if he wants to pull you in for inspection, you don't understand that, you might as well hang it up. Because they're telling you pull it. They're calling you in for an inspection and you drive off. Oh man, good luck. They will make, yeah, they'll make your life a miserable hell. Swifty Swift trying to get up this hill. Truck runs good though. I'm happy with it. Thinking about naming it the Jenny. Forrest Gump. Tanker ahead of me is trying to slow down. The sun probably got in his eyes. I think we're coming up on I think it's the Eisenhower tunnel. Pretty good tunnel. This is the part I'm talking about. This is probably where that guy used up the rest of his brakes. Now, I lifted up. I'm off the throttle right now. Engine brake's on. Barely tapping the throttle. Not giving it too much gas. Trying to go faster. So now if you're going down here and you're riding your brakes, trying to keep your speed, because there's another curve up here. Almost guarantee that guy was riding his brakes all the way down this right here. And then we're going to count how many runaway truck wraps we see. I think there's 4. It could only be 3. I'm pretty sure. I think there's 4. Okay, so my guess is he didn't know how to use his Jake brake, his engine brake. Okay, here we go. What's this? It says a 7% downgrade. 7% down. That's steep, right? So if he didn't know yet how to use his engine brake, he was probably riding his brakes. Right now, I just pumped my brakes. Okay. Brakes again, hit this turn. So he's probably riding his brakes going down here. Now I'm going to maintain my speed, maybe speed up just a little bit and hit this turn. Now what's this say? 6% downgrade. So he's probably maxing his brakes out right about here. If he was smart, he would have been slowing down about right here. Right where I'm starting to slow down. So I don't have to use my brakes. So look at, no engine brake, you're going to ride your brakes. Especially if you're loaded, because that load is going to push you. Like this load, it's only 2,000 pounds, but all 2,000 pounds of that is pushing me down this hill. I pumped my brakes once so far. Now I'm back on the throttle. Just a little bit. Back on the engine brake. Can you imagine going down this hill loaded? I mean, I've done it lots of times. I've never, ever burned up my brakes. And I don't even think I've even heated them up to the point where they're smoking. So, again, probably right here, riding his brakes. about 60, 55, 60. Now there's another 6% downgrade. Here we go again. Now that weight's going to be pushing you again. So if he didn't know how to use his engine brake, and he was just riding his brake, he probably started losing his brakes about right around here. And he just kept going. Because people said that they saw him flying through here. Witnesses said they saw him flying through here. Around this area too. That suicide jockey up there, he's flying. I wouldn't be. Especially hauling liquid. That stuff slushes around it. Yeah, it's bad. So, look at this guy. Look at this guy. In a hurry. So look at this. He had to have been riding his brakes right here. People said they saw him flying through here. Copper Mountain. Well, yeah, I'm staying at 55. Right after you come off this mountain, we'll be passing that area too. But look how steep this is. Imagine trying to slow a load down. You know, you're loaded. He was hauling, I think, flatbed. And it looked like he had a pretty good load on him too. You always want to be prepared for your turns before they come. This turn doesn't look sharp, but it's pretty sharp. So he could have pulled over right here, because I know for damn sure that dude was starting to feel that he had no brakes back there. Well, I mean, I'm just thinking, how do you get to your situation where you're at the end of this mountain and you got no brakes left? You're riding your brakes through here, and riding the brakes with no engine brake. I mean, that's the only conclusion I can come up with. So right here, pick up some speed here. About 67. I'm going to slow down for this turn. Look how sharp that turn is. The turn is sharp. It doesn't look like it, but it is. You don't want to fall in that icy water. Okay, now we're on another downhill. I start preparing myself for this turn. This guy had to have been flying through here. How did he slow down? Like, didn't just burn his brakes up on that the section that he says he lost his brakes. Especially if there's multiple witnesses saying that he was flying through here. I have to slow down for these turns. And I'm not as heavy. I'm nowhere near 80,000 pounds. Oh, it's cold out here. It's 19 degrees. I'm thinking is right. That dude had no brakes for a cool minute. A cool minute. You guys see it. Picking up speed right now. I'm hitting 68 miles an hour. Right now I just lifted up because I don't want to hit these turns going that fast. Misjudge these turns. You're going right over there, to the right, or to the left. That's a good spot if you gotta take a shit, but I have to. You lose it in these turns. I'm gonna look up some information on this wreck that I'm talking about, and I'll link it to my video. That's a beautiful drive, though, man. Right now I'm eating 70 miles an hour. I want to slow down. I can see I'm just cruising along, not thinking nothing of it. You know, stuck. I'm in America. Driving the truck. I don't know what accent that's supposed to be, but he's from Cuba. But what happened is, they let this dude out on bail. He went back to his country, and then I guess they got him back, and he went to trial, but I have to look up more information about it. Okay, so this is the left lane. This is the truck lane right here. I mean the right lane. My goodness. Maybe I shouldn't be driving. spot, he could have checked his brakes. He could have stopped there and checked his brakes. Yeah, I mean, he was going slow enough at this point. Downgrade. It's not that much, so you're gonna put a percentage on it. But still, you're gonna pick up speed. See right here, flying. I can already see it. Just flying through here. No brakes. I haven't seen the truck vertically stops yet. They're coming. Watch, just in this one little section. He could have took it off right here and still been okay. Maybe a few broken bones. Look at this. Look how steep this is. Got the engine brake going. I'm going about 60 miles an hour. Just booking. He's booking it through here at this point. He is booking. The only thing that slowed him down was this right here. This would have slowed him down enough. He could have exited the freeway, pulled up in here and just popped the brakes. But if they're gone, they're gone. I don't see what any of this. I don't know. We should have just took it off the road. On it, Subaru. Go. Oh my gosh, how much mirror do you need in that car? That's a little upgrade right here. Those were some deep potholes. I'm glad I missed those. Cut somebody off in the process. Shoot. My bad. I'll have to hit those two. The potholes were huge. No choice but to hit that one. I'm going slower, I gotta be in this lane. See right here, he was probably going slow enough. He could have called somebody and warned, like, hey, oh look, it pulled off right here. You know, he could have pulled off right here. Going slow enough to stop the truck. Put it up against that wall to stop it from rolling if your brakes are gone. So many options you could have done. Could have put it right here, put their nose up against that guardrail. 28 degrees out right now. I guess my point is that there's no way that dude lost his brakes when he said he lost his brakes. He lost his brakes a long time ago. Towing heavy and you're about down to 6th gear going up this hill, and you get to the top and you're still in that gear. You want to go down this mountain in the same gear that you went up. Those are chain laws. Must be carrying chains. Start leveling out here. Well, maybe not. It's still kind of an incline. This part takes forever. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. stopped here, done his brake check, if he had brakes left. He could have parked it right here. trailer. The trailers are 14 feet. I had to pull off over here to the right, let some air out of my trailer bag. Gosh, this truck is so slow here. Okay, now this is where it gets fishy. You're coming out of the tunnel. You're starting to downhill grade. There's traffic in here too. And thank God there was no traffic when he went through here, because it would have been all over. This is why I say I know he lost his brakes before this point. He had to have, and there's just, by the grace of God, there was no traffic in here. Claustrophobic in here. Light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Here we go. Now this is the part right here. Here we go. This is the fun part. Look at that. What does it say? High winds, use caution. Downhill grades, use low gear. I have an engine brake. Automatic, so I'm not dropping any gears. But look at this. Imagine flying through here. Next 12 miles. Touching the throttle or the brake. Now I'm going to hit the throttle a little bit because I'm going too slow. What up, YouTube? Alright, we made it down the mountain. My dang phone fell. I had a perfect video going too about going down the 70, and my phone fell down. Yep, I gotta let dispatch know I'm stuck in some traffic. Could delay me. yeah, there's an accident up ahead, and I wonder, because I seen an Amazon truck, or a truck hauling an Amazon trailer flying by, smoke barreling out of his brakes. I'm hoping it's not him. Well, yeah, I'm hoping it's not him, but I hope nobody was seriously hurt. There was a fire truck blocking off some lanes. Hopefully this thing will stay up now. I think it fell because of the cold. That sounded pretty good. I'll have to figure out what to do with that video. Yeah, I'll figure it out when I edit. So you can get half a story on ways to take the 70 as a truck driver. Oh, looks like traffic's moving. Go into Nebraska. There ain't gonna be a whole lot to film there. It's just a lot of flat land. Yeah, what's coming up is pretty much the same too. Rough roads alone is a workout. It'll wear you out. By the end of the day, I'm wore out. Because of these potholes, rough roads. Alright, Chief, you're gonna get on, or you're just gonna think about it? I'm coming. Go. Get on it. What are you looking at me for? Get on it. Yep. on the mission to find a tote that will fit in my truck. So 14-gallon tote that I have fit. So if I can find one just like the one I already have, 14 gallons, then I'm jumping on it. I seen one the other day, but it was 18 gallons. It was too big. Oh, shit. And then while I was home the other day, a couple days ago, I have some totes, but they're too deep, too tall. God. Dude. Fuck. Come on, Colorado. Shit. Oh, it gets worse when you go back east. Until we get into Illinois. So again, the goal today is another 630 something miles. Or until my clock runs out. I only got 998 miles left. So good on that one. So I should hit my delivery area by tomorrow night. Get to where I can turn on the cruise control and chill out. Man, that was a good video I was getting ready to put out. Gosh. Yeah, you feel them in a big truck too, not just this little truck. I'm not going to stop and eat. Probably just make a beef jelly sandwich. It's expensive to eat out every day. So the rest of the week, I don't know. Might get a room. I have a 34-hour reset coming up. That, so I'll have to get a room for that. always another. Well, let's go see what's going on with the back. Says something with the door. Come on. I'm not moving. Golly. Let's go check it out. Alright, so, let's check this out. Motherfucker. The damn door came open. Look at that. Oh, fuck. Alright. Jeez. Alright, well, I guess I'll be back. Alright, what's up, YouTube? Look at that. I think that's the fire that's going on. Parts of Colorado and Nebraska is probably part of it. It was like this a week ago. I don't know. What up, YouTube? Made it to Aurora, Nebraska. I've stayed here before. I'm not feeling too good. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'll probably do some editing tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot. So I'm here in Aurora, Nebraska. We'll get into Illinois tomorrow. Got an upset stomach, so it's like you gotta really watch what you eat out here. Yeah, that's probably the worst. Not feeling good out here on the road, especially with stomach issues. I was able to eat some soup, took some Pepto. I'm gonna call it a night. Get up in the morning and hit it. But yeah, I was doing a really good video on driving up to 70, and my phone dropped. I'm debating if I want to upload it still. At least that section. It's going in sections. I'm not trying to have a 3-hour-long video. But other than that, man, the wind was strong. Hopefully it's a little bit smoother tomorrow. Then we can get into Illinois and shut it down and do our delivery Monday and go wherever we're going to go after that. Yeah, I've been kind of sick all this morning. I think it's just I ate damn monsters. Okay, not addicted to them. I just like them. And then I had one of these, and I was gonna open this one. Thank God I didn't. And then I'd really be up shit creek. But yeah, so once this is all uploaded, I'll start a new one. I'll try and do it tonight. I'm just not feeling good tonight, so this is it. Part 3 of heading to Illinois. Alright, my apologies. I'm not feeling good. Yeah. So, peace.